Hello students. In the previous video we have discussed about that is codominance and definition, the detailed concept with example we have discussed along with the multiple alleles with the example human blood group. Now today we are going to discuss about what are the possible types of phenotypes of blood groups and what are the possible types of genotypes of the blood group in human, and all that aspect we are going to discuss. In addition to that, we are also going to discuss about here certain terms like antigen means what is antibody, how many types of antigens are found in the human, and antibodies are found in human, RBC, all that aspect we are going to discuss. And this chart is very important from the exam point of view, because in the examination this question will be asked for 3 marks question. So let us uh, know the meaning of what is antigen and antibody. Okay. Now the blood gene, that is the blood group of human, as I told you, a blood group of a human, ABO blood group is an example for codominance and multiple alleles. So this, the blood group of a man, the blood group of man can be determined by two kinds of proteins. There are two kinds of proteins, that is antigen, antibody. So human blood group is determined by two kinds of protein. Remember, those proteins are antigens and antibody. And after that, let us understand the meaning of antigen. What is antigen? Sometime you will be given to define what is antigen. So antigens are nothing but they are glycoprotein. What are antigens? Antigens are glycoprotein. They are present on the RBC membrane. In the previous lecture we have discussed where the antigens are present. Antigens are present on the membrane of the RBC, whereas antibodies are present on the within the plasma of the RBC. Thus, antigen present on the membrane of the RBC and antibody found in the plasma of the RBC. Thus, there are two kinds of proteins which are going to determine the human blood group. Okay. Now we should understand what is antibody then. Antibody is also a protein. Like antigen, it is also a protein present in the plasma. And there are two kinds of antibodies in the human blood. That is antibody A, antibody B. Similarly, two types of antigens. Which are those? Those are capital letter A, that is antigen A, antibody B. So always the antigens are denoted by capital letter A and capital letter B. Whereas the antibodies are represented by small letter A, small letter B, antibody B. Okay. So thus there are two kinds of antigens and antibodies found in the human blood. So here there is a chart showing what are the possible types of phenotypes and genotypes of a human blood. So in the human blood group, A, the person who is having A blood group means he is having antigen A. So he is having antigen A. And person with antigen A, or he is belonging to blood group A. Showing two possible types of genotypes here. What are the two possible types of genotypes are formed? That is capital IA, both are same. Hence homozygous condition. It is homozygous condition. Whereas capital A antigen or blood group A can form another type of genotype. That is, here it should be A, not B. It is A. So capital IA, small I. Capital IA, small I. So this is heterozygous condition. Hetero means dissimilar. Homo means same. Capital IA, this is going to form a homozygous genotype, and heterozygous genotype is capital IA, small I. This is going to form a heterozygous condition of a blood group A. That means antigen A. Similarly, antigen B. A person having antigen B and having blood group B. Those person who are having blood group B, they are having the genotype capital IB homozygous condition, capital IB small I heterozygous condition. Thus two kinds of antigens and genotypes are going to form in the human blood group. And here what type of antigen is present? Here antigen B, capital B is present. Okay, antigen B is present. Okay, lastly here when the person is having AB blood group showing IA-IB as a codominance. Codominance means IA-IB when they are present togetherly, then they form a, these alleles are togetherly express their character. This is what kind of genotype? It is codominance type of genotype. And here antigen should be capital A, capital B. Lastly, the person who is having blood group O, always it is represented by small I, which is always existed and expressed in a homozygous condition. It is not going to express in a heterozygous condition. Always it is going to express in a homozygous condition. And this is denoted by small I. This is homozygous condition. But when the person, one who is having a blood group O, he is having genotype small I, but his RBC does not contain any antigens. However, his blood contain antibody small a, small b. Okay, but antigens are absent here. And one more case here you can see. Okay, let me explain you this last column. Person with antigen A will be having antibody B. Never ever person having same kind of antigen antibody. Take for example, if a person is having A antigen, his body will not contain antibody A. Same kind of antigen antibody is not produced. Why? The reason behind it that if a same kind of antigen antibody, if they are produced in the human body, then there will be a reaction between antigen A and antibody A. Hence, clumping occurs. To avoid that clumping or coagulation or clotting, here always antigen, when the antigen A is produced, then antibody B will be there. Opposite will be there. Similarly, if a person is having antigen B, capital B, then ultimately he will be producing antibody small a. He never produce antibody B here. Same B is not going to produce. If B is there, A is going to produce. So what happens if same kind of antigen antibodies are produced in our body? Capital B, small b. Suppose imagine if small b, capital B, small b are present. Antigen antibodies are same. Then what will happen? Suddenly the blood will get coagulated, clumping occurs and the person will die. To avoid that, always the opposite, or if the antigen having that is opposite of antigen will be, antibody will be producing against the antigen to avoid the clumping. Next case, capital A, B. What are these? These are the blood group, antigen A and B. Then person one who is producing AB blood group or antigen on the RBC, and that person will not produce any kind of antibody. He is not going to produce any antibody. Only antigens will be there. Okay. Similarly, if a person is having O blood group, he does not contain any antigens, but the antibodies will be small a, small b will be there. So hence, because of these two reasons, here, there are two options. Here, antigens are produced, no antibodies. But here, O, there is no antigen, but antibody will be there. So because of this reason, O person, the person with O blood group is regarded as a universal donor. He can donate his blood to any person. Why? Why he can donate his blood to any blood group? Because in his RBC, he do not contain any antigen to react with the antibody A and B. He does not contain any antigens. See, antigens are there, then there will be reaction. Antigen-antibody reaction will be there. So, when there is no antigens, AB are not there, and the question of reaction does not occur. So, he can donate his blood to any blood group. Similarly, AB blood group के persons are known as universal recipient. Do you know why they are called universal recipient? Because a person with AB blood group having antigens, but to react with antibody, there is no antibody in his blood to react. So there is no clumping. If the reaction occur, then clumping occur. So hence there is no antibody. The question of clumping, coagulation, clotting does not occur. Why? Because there is no antibody AB. Only antigens are there. So thus AB can take blood from A blood group, B blood group, and even AB blood group. Okay. So and even O from the O also they can receive. Why? Because there are no antibodies in their blood plasma to react. Only antigens are there. So this is why they are called universal recipient, and O blood group persons are called universal donor. Okay. So this is all about the genotype. So this is the about human genotype, blood group genotype, and the possible types of antigen, antibody. Four kinds of phenotypes are 4 types, genotypes are 6 types. So you should be able to make a genotypes in the examination. And there is one more question here, that there is one exercise we are supposed to we will work out those problems related to this blood group. So in the sometime in the examination, the questions will be asking like identify the blood group of a children by using the following blood group of a parent. Suppose if a father is having A blood group, mother is having B blood group. If a cross occurring between these two, what are the possible types of genotypes present in the children? So possible types of genotypes we have to work out here. So there are different options. We will work out those problems in the next video in detail. Okay. So if I explain it orally, it is not going to work out. So along with the problems, I will work out the problem, and you can note down those problems in detail. Okay. So here we have stopped this topic, blood group in human. We will stop.